One pan, 20 minutes to an amazing dish. Since you clicked on this video, how about if we cook some food together? Today, we're gonna make another one-pan dish because one-pan meals make your life easier. They sure make my life easier. I love anything you can cook in one pan. Makes cleanup easier, makes cooking easier, all of it. And today, we're gonna do a shrimp scampi pasta in one pan. First thing we gotta do is get our shrimp going. But you gotta get it seasoned up a little bit, just some salt and pepper. You wanna make sure and just season it up pretty good. You don't have to go too heavy with the salt and pepper. These are beautiful, beautiful shrimps. They have been shelled, they have been cleaned, deturted, deveined, all of it. So these shrimp actually were a gift from my mother-in-law, Renee. Hi, Renee. Thank you so much. I'm getting 2 meals out of the shrimp that you gave me. The first one being this, shrimp scampi. Our butter is melted, so we're just going to go ahead and get our shrimp in the pan because you want to cook them up and brown them up first. Then we're going to take them out and keep going. These are not going to take long. What you do with shrimp, you put them in there until they turn pink and then they're done. Let's go ahead and get our onion ready because that's the next thing we're going to do. You just want to cut your onion into just nice bite-sized pieces. Those are pinking up beautifully already, so let's go ahead and flip them over. They do not take long at all. That was, what, maybe 2 minutes, and now it's gonna go maybe 2 more minutes, and that's it. Let me give you a little pointer here. The reason we do it this way is because if you put everything in the pan, which you certainly can do, your pasta, your liquids, everything, and then cook your shrimp directly in there, well, now you're poaching your shrimp, and you run the risk of it getting tough. So by browning it up first, putting it back in at the end just to warm it through, it'll be way better, I promise. Those are done, so I'm gonna go ahead and take those out of the pan now. They will go back in at the end and finish cooking through, but they won't get chewy by doing it this way. As always, full recipe in the description below. Makes it so much easier, don't you think, having the recipe right there for you? Way easier than trying to follow along with this nonsense. Let's add our onions. And this, we're just gonna let this brown up or soften the onions up. It's only gonna take about 3 minutes. Oh, I am so addicted to these one-pan meals that we've been cooking together. If you've got a great one-pan meal that you maybe grew up with, you know what, let me know in the comments. You don't even have to give me the recipe, just give me like what it was called, what they called it, and I'll do my research, I'll find it, and I'll make it because I am addicted to one-pan meals. They are so quick, easy, delicious. That is, look, oh, holy Cracker Jacks, that was hot. Once those start to soften up a little bit, we're going to add some red pepper flakes, some garlic, and some lemon zest. You don't want to get the white because the white is the bitter part. You just kind of keep moving your lemon around because all you want is that beautiful, vibrant yellow zest. The next thing we need is our stock. Now I am just using a vegetable stock. You can use chicken, you can just use water if you want, but I don't suggest the water. If you choose to just use water, we're adding lemon juice at the end. I want you to double the lemon juice. And we're using some vermouth. You can use any dry white wine if you'd prefer as well. If you don't want to use the wine or the vermouth, just add that much more stock. That's simple. And our heavy cream. This is what gives it its unctuousness. Unctuousness. Creaminess. That's a way easier word than unctuous. See that boil we got going? Let's add our pasta. Don't break your pasta. The reason you don't break your pasta is so that you can spin it on your fork easier. Turn your heat down to a low simmer, cap it off, and cook it according to the directions of your pasta, minus 2 minutes. You always cook your pasta 2 minutes shy of the packaging, especially when it's a one pot and we're gonna be adding stuff back into it. Otherwise, you're gonna end up overdone. Test it. Take a piece out and bite it. We'll be back here in 10 minutes. Oh, thank you, sir. Our 10 minutes are up. Let's go ahead and get the finishing touches put on this recipe so we can get it dished up. Gonna go ahead and add that shrimp back in, and it's just essentially to warm it through. This was such a crazy simple recipe to make, easy to follow. It's going to be so delicious. Lemon juice, that's another finishing touch. We're gonna add that right on in there. And now essentially all we're doing is just heating that shrimp back up. So we're talking a minute, maybe 2 minutes, and this dish is done. That's it. Heat off. Let's dish it up. Let's go ahead and chop some of this up. As little or as much as you want. It's all based on your own flavors. So much flavor in there. You wanna know a trick? I'm gonna show you a trick. Don't spin the pasta, you spin the plate. Put it in, right like that. You spin the plate as you lower the pasta down. Look at that. And we're gonna do it again. Grab out some of these beautiful, gorgeous little shrimpies. Oh my goodness. And this is not a saucy pasta. You know, it's not meant to have a bunch of drizzly sauce over it, because by cooking it in one pan like that, the pasta actually absorbs the flavor that you want it to. So you don't need all that wet, drippy sauce on there. It's perfect just like that. And then a little bit of parsley on top just to make it pretty. And there you have it, a one pan pasta. Simple, quick, delicious. That took what? It's maybe 20 minutes, if that even. So we're talking one pan, 20 minutes to this, to an amazing, delicious dish. Should we take a bite and try it? Of course we should, because you know, it's my channel. I do what I want. We're gonna spin the pasta. So this is why you don't break the pasta. Italians believe if you break your pasta, it'll bring you bad luck, or it's just not the way to do it, because you wanna be able to spin your noodles on your fork, just like that. You know what? It's delicious. That lemon and that garlic that are in there, and that white wine or vermouth is what I used. Use it. Don't omit it. If you want to though, it's fine. It's fine, I understand. But don't omit the garlic. And don't omit the lemon or the lemon zest. It is phenomenal. Go right now, make it. If you weren't able to follow along and make it with me, go make it right now. Let me know how yours turned out. And as always, thank you again for watching another episode of Annie's Smoking Pot, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Holy dude.